Hey Aries, it's Kendrick from Providence Tarot. I'm gonna go ahead and do a proofread for you for the end of January 2021. Okay, so let's see what's going on with you, Aries. Ooh. You feel kind of like, wow, my cards have never done this before, but I feel like you're kind of stuck. You're not making a decision about something. I feel like there just needs to be more time that spans out too. Travel is also indicated here for some kind of reason, or it's almost like you don't want something to get too big too fast, or you don't want to run into any unforeseen problems or situations or circumstances, right? I feel like you don't want to feel like, I don't know, this is kind of like somebody feels taken for granted too, right? And also you need to just get a grip, okay, on the situation too. You need to realize what it is that is indicated here, right? There's some worry here, but what does your worry indicate for you? What is it saying? You know what I mean? The moment will come, the time will come, right? You just feel a little bit restricted right now. And also you're unable to think clearly with that card being Neptune there, right? And it's a 3 and it's Neptune. So it's kind of like Mercury and Neptune, right? So it's like you might even just be a little bit uninspired here. And something could be coming out of fear. Your worry is based on fear or something like that. It could also even be just like bad timing, right? Bad timing. You know, because that hanged man is a 3. It's definitely related to all of the 3s there is, right? The time will come. You know, you need to get all of your ducks in a row first, and you need to consider all of the different variables in the situations, you know? Okay, so let me just go ahead and cut the deck. And I'm gonna read the cards. Why did I do it that way? Okay, here we go. The Queen of Wands, this is you, you know what I mean? So this is also kind of like related to that 3 of Wands energy and the Empress. This is saying do what you want, go for it, right? This is also the timing. It's like you make the timing, you know what I mean? You know what to do intuitively, right? Because the Queen of Wands is a little 1/3 Pisces, so it's like you need to go with your gut on this too, right? And it also is asking you to forget something, right? And that's why the Queen of Wands has that fire back there, right? On to the next thing. It's like you're getting bored, right? Something's happening. You're getting bored. You know, don't get distracted either. Here, let's see what the other ones are. Rebirth. Okay, so this is Pluto. This is like the Judgment card. Queen of Wands is Aries. So this is kind of like rebirth and transformation. Like I said, you need to forget about something, put something behind you probably for the moment, right? The Queen of Wands is definitely expecting something else. It's almost like something unexpected is going to happen. This is why I'm asking you to wait for something, you know what I mean? Or that there just won't be like the timing will come when this needs to be initiated, or it needs to happen, or it will happen. You know, some of you could be trying again. You know, you may have like lost a pregnancy, and you might be trying to get pregnant again, and you might be afraid. You know what I mean? Like that type of thing. You're really worried about timing, whatever that means for you. But also the Rebirth card, it talks about clairvoyance and intuition. You know what I mean? And being able to listen to that and trusting your intuition. You know what I mean? And realizing that you're kind of like at the beginning of a brand new start of something, and the elemental factors have to play into, you know, some kind of conduciveness to whatever it is you're trying to bring into the situation. You know what I mean? Everything has to kind of like come together. And the Rebirth card, the Judgment card, is talking about balance, you know what I mean? But it's spiritual balance, and it's soul balance, and it's being able to make a decision when you feel balanced, right? Ace of Wands, or Ace of Swords, sorry, yeah. It will, the moment will come, you know what I mean? This is definite, right? Definite, right? So it's like you can definitely be reassured, you know, and this is being able to think for yourself as well and free up your mind of any worry. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of like you don't want to worry about something that doesn't even deserve that much of your attention towards it. You know? You're imagining something right now. It's an idea. It's a great idea. But don't put so much pressure on yourself because of this, idea. Some of this is based on ego as well. You have Pluto here, which is the rebirth card. You have the Queen of Wands, which is Aries. And then you have the Ace of Swords, which is related to the first house. Mercury, Mars energy, and Pluto. So some of this is based on ego. Some of this is based on boredom. Hello? Hello? Right? The Ace of Swords asks you to be patient too, right? Okay, here we go. The Six of Cups is in the back. So the Six of Cups is like, feeling like this is related to the time will come. You will feel like the time is right. And it's kind of like, the Six of Cups is emotional satisfaction, right? So you could just be looking for something for emotional satisfaction for yourself, really like ego-based. Like I said, this is Sun in Scorpio. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto and also Mars, and this is the Sun. The Sun rules Leo. I give Pluto to Leo a little bit, but then also the Hanged Man is Neptune. Neptune is kind of like connected to Leo as well. So it's talking about what you're trying to create out of your own passion and desire. You know what I mean? It's almost kind of like the appetite to have more, to feel more satisfied, right? So just hold on, right? Because the sixes are talking about timing as well. And it's talking about your habits, right? Let's try to, yeah. Also stop feeling like, it's like, stop looking at what other people might have that you don't have, right? Or an experience that they're having that you're not having, right? Like that type of thing. Look, and the Five of Cups is right behind it. I wasn't expecting that, but there we go. This is appreciating what you have in front of you. This is appreciating the moment and not looking backwards and not looking forwards. Appreciate the moment you're in right now. And what is fated to happen and what is destined to happen will happen. Look at these, right? They're destined. They're fated to get older unless something crazy happens. You know what I mean? So this is saying that you still have the option to have this emotional satisfaction play out for you in some kind of way in your daily life, right? The Two of Wands is talking about there's some more things that need to be done. You know what I mean? I feel like there are some changes. You're at the beginning of some change here with the Two of Wands, and you're trying to find some balance here as well. The twos are related to like, expansion as well. Right? So this is saying that something has to go into its second stage, or something has to go into some other stage of development before it's time. And the time will definitely come for this thing because the Chariot is here and it's saying that, yes, you're moving forward towards a victory. The Two of Wands could be saying like the moment will come when you will feel the powerful, definitive moment of choice. And that decision, seventh house, will be, made, but it will be remade. It will be made in a relational way towards the moment. You know what I mean? And if the timing is right. And the Chariot says that the timing is right, and some of this could even be related to getting pregnant or having a child, in some kind of way, shape, or form for some of you Aries people out there. But the victory is in the Chariot card, and you are achieving balance. There could be a relationship for some of you guys that you've been wanting to transform, that you've been wanting some things to change with, and you might be seeing some improvements in that area with the relationship. And it could have to do with like how you might have been forced to deal with some things, and forced to heal in some kind of way due to the pandemic, for sure, right? Because Pluto, this card, is talking about disease and plague and stuff like that. So it could be related to the pandemic and like, needing a distraction during the pandemic, right? Exactly. But it's saying like, Be grateful for what you have and be grateful for who you are and what you've transformed into and how you are constantly evolving and constantly changing. And the things that bring you emotional satisfaction at one moment won't bring you the emotional satisfaction that you thought it would the next, right? And some things will continue to satisfy that for you throughout your life at any given moment, whether you are whatever age or whether you live wherever, you know? Not everything, you know, everything has its limits. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you have to also realize that, like, sometimes your normal life, your daily life has limits as to what it needs or what it can withstand more of or what you can add to it. You know what I mean? So you have to kind of be careful and try to maintain a sense of balance so that you don't overwhelm yourself with new ideas and doing things and getting too overwhelmed with all of your responsibilities here with the Two of Wands, you know? And you're going to get to onto the other side of the situation and you will see. And this is kind of like, is the grass greener on the other side? I don't know. But you will see eventually that, like, you're going to get what you want. And you'll be like, well, this was actually the right timing and the right moment anyway. All right, Aries, thank you so much. Like, share, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. It's Providence Tarot. I am NYC Kendrick on IG as well. Bye.